Bring the ball down and quiet.
What is up? What is up? What is up? Look at this. We're already got the viewers rolling in. They're flying in. There is as many people watching as there is on the podcast already. We're 59 seconds in. We're killing it.
You can't beat that.
I know, right?
We thought it was just us hanging out, and then us and them.
There's people on the internet. So what's up, guys? Let me get the comments out there to see. Zach Wright is in the house. What's up, Zach? Zach, did you go to G's on Sunday? Anthony Donnelly, the man, the myth, the legend, in the house.
I have to mute him.
Yeah, I was there on Saturday, Zach. We had a huge we'll talk about it, but we had a big nitro truggy turnout at Adrenaline. So we will get to that in the race recap section. But finally made it up to the infamous G's. We'll talk about that a little bit too. We're gonna ask, and I'm gonna mention this a couple times. Pick this up from another podcast. If you guys are watching, if you guys don't mind, go on to Facebook or whatever you're on and hit share so we can drive those numbers up and get the word out for this awesome group of friends we have here in the RC community, and get our word out. And we need to check the boards, find out where we are on the man, the myth, the legend interview. Let's see where we are at on the YouTubes. What was our deal? 50? I think we were at 50. Anthony, you remember. What was it?
It was 50. You said you were going to do something.
Oh, we are at 29 subscribers. We're going to interview Anthony. So we're at 29. And what was the other one? Let's see. Facebook followers was...
I'm going to have to call out sick for that one.
Another one. We have 348 followers. I think it was 500 followers on Facebook, or 50 subscribers. So here's what we need you guys to do. All four of you guys. We need you guys to share this on Facebook and on YouTube, and like and subscribe. I'm pretty sure everybody that's watching right now is liked and subscribed the channel, but also on the Facebook. And then when we get to 500, you guys will hear from the man, the myth, the legend, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Anthony Donnelly. So Mr. Short Bus over here got some new technology today. If you guys notice it looks like he's got a cameraman. We did not hire a cameraman for Jason.
We did. He's AI.
Yeah. Jason got some new technology today, new little iPad. And so it's got the screen track. He's all big time now. Looks like he's in it. Look at that.
Getting dizzy over here.
Yeah. So what's the big announcement on the transportation? You want to give the we should have had some pictures ready.
Should have had. Well, you'll see it at the track. I don't know about Zach. I mean, if you end up coming down. Well, Zach, do you come down to Adrenaline? I picked up an old shuttle bus, and that's gonna be my new race rig. So me and Tiny went out and got it. It actually was maybe half an hour north of Adrenaline.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. It's old. It needs some work. It's in rough shape, but
it's kind of like me. Old.
Pretty cool. Anthony said it was kind of like me because I said, "Well, what do you mean, white trash?" He said, "Yeah," but I guess it's old and needs some work, so it's fitting for both of us.
Yeah, Zach said he does come down to Adrenaline. So
Yeah, that's cool.
I think we met Motorama, right, Zach? I think you are the one of the body delivery service that I provided. Not dead bodies, RC bodies, pre-painted from Pro Lids. So yeah, the outdoor track is a lot of fun. Yeah, he's Anthony said it's a cool race bus.
The outdoor track
told you cool. He said you were cool because it was like you. So
I don't think that's what he meant. The outdoor track was it 2 weeks ago? I think short course tires.
Oh yeah, I brought him some short course tires to Motorama.
Oh, okay.
Because I originally bought them for myself when I was going to run short course, and then decided to drop one of my classes, so I sold them to him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the Adrenaline outdoor track, it's a lot of fun. It's not terribly difficult or tricky. Once you do,
yeah, it's not
minutes
boring,
out there, you can figure it out.
It's not intimidating. Like last year, as a rookie, the doubles on the backside were pretty intimidating because you had to really get a lot of momentum to clear those. And then you had to kind of land on the brakes to get around that turn. So it was challenging for me last year. So I would say this year's track is a lot. Hey, Alan's in the house. What's up, Alan? Alan, Mr. Mr. Sparkly Sparko in the house. Our car brethren are to the S-Works chassis.
The Sparkly Sparko is Rick's.
What's that?
Rick has the Sparkly Sparko.
He does. He has the blingy Sparko.
That thing looks awesome.
Yeah. So, but Alan was flinging that thing around up at G's. He showed up like 38 seconds before the first qualifier, threw his car down. And then I was like, oh man, I got more practice than Alan. I'm gonna be able to lay it down on him. Yeah, that didn't last. He by the time the mains were around, he had it figured out and was driving around me like I was a sportsman. So, but yeah. So let's run through the recaps real quick, and we've been off for 3 weeks, so we got a lot of recaps, and we did a lot of racing in there. I got the whole chart. We went a little crazy, but that's kind of how we roll, and we put a lot of miles. The old Truth Motorsports headquarters almost has 5,000 miles on it already.
5,000? Wow!
And that thing had 700 miles on it when I bought it. What is it? What
2 months ago?
Maybe 2 months.
Not even.
First one was the road race. I took it to the road race down at World of RC. So whenever that was.
That was right before PMB, right?
It was. PMB was the first race that you and I took in it. So that was
the first weekend in April. So you must have got it last week of March. So 2 months.
Yeah. So almost 5,000 miles. Been a lot of places already. Been a few states already. We've checked off a few states on the old map. So yeah, we're gonna jump through some quick highlights. First was BCS Powerline, the first race finally after some rain. It's been pretty brutal in our area for racing in the rain. And let's see here. Electric Buggy, you got Mad Matty taking the A main, and then Brian, golly, how do you say his last name? Miskulski?
It was real close too,
something like that. Yeah. Second place with just 3 seconds, 3.6 seconds, and then Bryce coming in the 3 spot, and then Jason in the 4 in Electric Buggy. Then Nitro Buggy, Jason, J-Dog, Short Bus, taking the number 1 and putting himself up on top of the leaderboard in the 1.8 Nitro Buggy. And then Josh in second, Rick, Sparkly Sparko, Blunt in the number 3, and Bryce in the number 4. And then Tiny way down in the number 6. Chris McBrayer in the 6. Man, we represented like half that field. There was 7 racers. 3 of them were Truth Motorsports representing at BCS. And then Mad Maddie broke out. So she was in 7th. So
and
Chris
I think
went back and forth pretty good for a minute.
Maddie and Brian were really close in e-buggy, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, 3 seconds, 3.6 seconds. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see, electric truck. That was there was 15 of us in that. I didn't race. Did I? No, I didn't race. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Okay. So Steve Boggs, number 1, he's been throwing it down. He was with us a few different times. He's got some miles on his rig already this season, along with Kevin Miller in a number 2. Then the man, the myth, the legend, Anthony Donnelly in number 3 with this podium. And then Chris, Hoopty, Jason, Tiny, and the list goes on. Let's see here. Intermediate buggy, I think is what I ran. Yeah. Chris and I both ran intermediate buggy, and you were in a pro. That was a 1/8 pro buggy that you were that I first talked about. So didn't do amazing in that, but Chris ended up 5th. I ended up 7th. Then let's see. That was that weekend. What's up?
Shout outs to Dale and Leighton for getting 1st and 2nd. Dale also took a win at Adrenaline recently too.
Yeah, Dale's been putting the miles on too. We've been at a lot of races together. You start seeing who's really putting the work in when you go to all these races around. I'm trying to quit clicking my pen because I know that's probably like super loud online. But so yeah, Dale and I have been having some races, a couple of places. He put it down, put a whole lap in 10 seconds on the whole field. And then let's see. Then we went the next weekend. Adrenaline VCS round 2 rained out. And so we decided to put the rigs on the road and head down to North Carolina. We went down for Friday night tent scale at Thunder Alley World of RC, and ran a little tent scale. We had a 13.5 4-wheel drive, Mad Matty Long putting it down, getting the A main win, and then Brendan Malik, I believe, and then James Desso. Let's see anybody else in our crew. And Tiny Folsom in the 11 spot, all the way at the back with his buggy that he built. I finished my buggy 20 minutes before the first call.
You finished your buggy 20 minutes after racing started.
Yeah, but my first qualifier, 20 minutes, and I fired it up, plugged it in, put the fresh pack in there, hit the button, and it was going backwards. So I was like, oh, no big deal. I'll just go in there and reverse my ESC. Well, 1/10 scale, just stock Hobby Wing ESC does not reverse. So I had to unplug the sensor wire and reverse the A and the C to get my car to run. I'm pretty sure I put my diffs in backwards. That's the only thing I can think of, because the motor is in the same orientation as my 22X4 that I pulled all that stuff out of, and it did not run in reverse. So still yet to troubleshoot that, but threw it down, had some fun, put the old S-Works 14.4 on the track for the first time. And the thing, it just like pretty much kit build. And I did throw my AE springs on that I had golds and blues from my TLR, but threw it down with some bald eagles and went to town. Had a lot of fun. Let's see, 17.5. J-Dog in the 4 spot. We got Jeremy Albert, Brennan Malik, and Graydon Bradley, and then Jason in the 4. Let's see here. Mini Truggy. That's what my biggest regret about this was. I had to do a little bit of work on my Mini Truggy, and I did not put the time in. I should have just raced the Mini Truggy and not messed with the 4-wheel drive, but because that looked so much fun. What did you break on yours? You destroyed your Mini Truggy, right?
Everything.
Yeah.
X-ray should stand for fragile.
Multiple times.
Steve Boggs and Kevin Miller really killed it with the Mini Truggy, and that class was so much fun on that track. That was a blast.
Yeah. Let's see. Mod 2-wheel drive. There was 2, Ryan and Eric. 4-wheel drive. Mad Matty with the win. Eric Dunlow, Leon Musselwhite, short course. Boggs is in the 3 spot. Ryan, Caudell, and Thomas Cole. And let's see here. Let's go to the next one. Then that was Friday night. So then Saturday we stayed the night. Crashed in the camper. The last time that Jason crashed in Truth Motorsports headquarters before he got his own RV. And we ran 8 scale the next day. Did you run 10 scale too, or just 8 scale? Did we just run 8 scale? Just buggies?
On Saturday, just 8 scale.
Yeah. Okay. So they ran 10 scale, but we just ran, hey, Wayne Long in the house. What's up, Wayne? Ben, we've been missing you. We haven't seen you since PMB. We got to get you back to the track.
Has it been that long?
Yeah, he has. I think that's the last time we were together was at PMB, because it was just Rusty and Maddie the last few times. So, yeah. So we got, and yes, Zach, I agree that mini truggy is fun everywhere. I think that's honestly, it might be the only thing that's just out and out more fun than mini truggy is the 1/8 scale GT car, because that thing is crack. That is methamphetamines with a battery in it. So what's up? Bryce is in the house. There you go. He's got his 8 scale. Yeah, I noticed that they were going to run them a G's on Sunday. I still need to put parts on mine. Yeah, I saw. Yeah, Wayne was down at North Georgia, but we weren't down there because we had adrenaline we had BCS that week. I wish we were at North Georgia. That thing looked freaking awesome. That track looked amazing. But next year, it's always next year. And I think I'll be at Georgia Peach this year. Same track or same locations. It'll be a new track, but
we would have totally been there if we knew there was rain in the forecast, but that 100%. Messed us up.
Yeah. So, all right. So yeah, because that's the day that BCS rained out first. So we didn't.
Yeah.
We put like Friday laps down. That was it. So then Sunday we raced Thunder Alley again, and we had Dave and Jason running pro e-buggy. Dave came up a smidge short. No, let's see. Where did he got the bump, didn't he? Hold on. I have to go results.
You're talking about Saturday, not Sunday.
Oh, Dave. Yeah, Dave broke on Saturday. That's right. So Dave did not get the bump. But he ran really well in the pros. No, did he break? Says he was 20 laps. Oh yeah, Bryce, don't remind me of the rain. So I don't remember. No, that was when he was fighting with tires. He still ran pretty good though. So yeah, Dave ran pro e-buggy.
He did get the bump, yeah.
No, he got 4th place in the B main.
Oh, that's right. He struggled.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
He struggled.
He was on pace. That was really fast. That was fast group of guys. Then 40 plus was in the B main, got 3rd place in the B main for electric, and then let's see, down to 4-wheel drive, no, mini truggy. Where's the rest of the pro A main? Let's see that. You ran e-buggy. You ended up 6th in the pro E main. Sean Kochik was wicked fast, both e-buggy and nitro. Mad Maddie going number 2, and Ryan ran back in the saddle after like a 6-month deployment. He's back racing, and he was getting his pace back and ran 3rd place. He looked good this weekend, or that weekend. Let's see who else.
I'd like to know who's faster, in your opinion. Well, you weren't on the track with Sean, were you?
No, but I marshaled both races.
By the time you see Sean coming, he's gone, and it's just like Lee Setzer.
I didn't race with him, but yeah, I saw him drive.
Out of adrenaline. By the time you see Lee coming, he's already gone too.
Yeah.
So
unless you slam on the brakes in the end of the straightaway, which that's another race recap that's coming up. I know Lee's not watching, but thanks. Sorry, Lee, for bending your shock shaft. So I ran Sportsman, and just a clarification for the folks who don't race down North Carolina, they don't have open. They have Sportsman and Expert, or Sportsman and Pro. So not that I'm not Sportsman, I'm just saying it's they have basically just 2 classes down there. So Sportsman Nitro, was pretty happy with my results. My first Nitro podium, got 3rd place in that, and had a lot of fun. And that track was so much fun with 8 scale. If you guys aren't familiar, World of RC has typically a 10th scale oval and a 10th scale off-road track side by side on a really, really nice clay track. They just recently combined the 2 tracks, and the back, or the front straight and turn 1 and 2 of the oval are part of the off-road track. So they go back and forth racing. And so it's basically almost the whole track is part of the off-road. And so kind of like it is for Pro Tech, not exactly, but as close as it's been to Pro Tech and what's the other one? Beast of the East.
Beast.
But super high grip, lots and lots of fun. Chris Chapman in the house. What's up, Chris? And so if you have a chance, if it's rain and you can't race anywhere else, they race 8 scale buggy indoors. Get on down to World of RC. If all the stuff up in Virginia is rained out, you can go down there and race, and it is a ton of fun. It's club races on Saturdays. So yeah, so I had those. Let's see, anything else? Then we had Pro Nitro, which was, let's see, Sean finished first, Maddie finished second. Looks like she was about 15 seconds back. No, sorry. Where's the, yeah, so I think she was about 15 seconds back. Ryan ran in the 3, Jason in the 4, and I think Fred didn't start. I think he was dead from the beginning. Then I didn't do amazing in open e-buggy. I think I got 5th. So, but a ton of fun. It was cool racing with Justin, and he was down there with us. See anybody else with us? So then Adrenaline said, hey, we're going to have a club race because the rain's going to be gone. So we raced Friday night, we raced Saturday, and then I threw down the gauntlet for Jason to come up to Adrenaline. And first 3 or 4 hours of nagging, he told me I was crazy. He was going home to do laundry.
I did go home, and I did do laundry.
and then we found out that there was going to be some nitro trucks there. And he was like, well, maybe I'll make it to the track. So I'll let you fill in the details. So you drove home?
Yeah, I drove home. Details. That track, okay, so that weekend, that track was on fire. The little bit of rain that the track got was amazing. It was maybe a little bit moist. Not as much as Powerline when we did the VCS race, but it was a little wet in the morning, and then by the afternoon, it was fantastic. I don't think they watered the track all day.
No, they didn't touch it.
It just got from good to better, and that was a lot of fun. Last weekend was fun too, but that extra rain 2 weeks ago was really, really good. Really fun track layout. It was a good turnout too. I think we had like 12 or 13 heats the first round, and then they consolidated a little bit.
Yeah, so we had electric buggy open. Looks like Drew Longo took the number 1, Bradley with the number 2, Dale Funk with number 3, Anthony in the 4, Brock in the 5, Mo John, looks like Allen's in there in the 9. I guess I didn't run electric buggy. And then electric truck, Drew, Dale, Bryce up on the podium, and David Allen, Wendell, John, Steve, and Brock. What did I run this weekend? Nitro.
Bryce.
I think I just run Nitro.
I thought Bryce broke his truck. Maybe he still made it to the finish.
He got 3rd.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it double? Was it double A's?
Oh, it might have been double A's.
It
Yeah.
was double A's. Yeah, yeah. For the electrics. Yeah. So I think I just ran nitro. We took the opportunity to get spanked by Lee and the nitro. He ran 51 laps to Dave Saunders' 44 laps. So Lee drives that track like a freaking video game. And I mean, he did design it, like it is his track, so he did build it. But and then Dave Saunders in the 2, and then short bus on the podium again with the nitro. Jason,
Really?
Jason in number 3. Yeah, we didn't do podium pictures, so you probably forgot. Yeah, you had 42 laps, and then Albert in the 4. Rick in the 5, Josh in the 6, Bryce in the 7, Tiny in the 8, Brock in the 9, Sean Pitchford, Ryan, and then Scott. Sean, Ryan, and Scott did not race. Ryan had to leave early, Scott had to leave early, and Sean, I think he didn't run the main or for some reason.
He left early too, yeah.
Oh, he did, yeah. And then the glory, the real reason we all race, Nitro Truck. So in the A main, you got Dave Saunders in the 1, Brock Johnson in the 2, Sean in the 3, and then Brian Tiny in the 4, and my one chance to beat Jason. Jason goes number 5 because I'm pretty sure he broke. But they don't ask how; they just ask how many.
Keep tabs.
I ran 40 plus. That's right. That's what I did. I ran e-buggy 40 plus. Steve in the 1, Larry Kane in the 2, Wendell in the 3, John David Dale, Joe Fioca, Mo, Kite, Nate, and Tiny. Oh, that's the one that I could not get any traction. I tried every freaking tire in the book, and then realized after we were done racing, when I was talking to Lee while we were marshaling, he said, dude, your buggy has way too much power. And I was like, I didn't change anything. And then I realized I just moved to a new radio. And so my 70% power was now at 100%. So that's another, I forgot to add that to the product updates. I need to put that on there too.
Flash guy.
Yeah. So, all right, let's hit these last couple. Then this weekend, I raced at G's on Saturday. Didn't have a great turnout, only about 12 or 14 people. We just ran electric buggies, but got a couple qualifiers in, ran a couple mains, and it's only about an hour or so, a little over an hour north of Winchester, so it was pretty cool. So that was cool. And then meet everybody down on Sunday at the at Adrenaline for another club race. So let's see, there was, what was there, 8 heats, something like that. I think they stretched it out into 8. What do you think about
something like that?
So why don't you give us a little overview of kind of how the day went, and then I'll give the breakdown of the leaderboard.
How did day go? Well, Anthony Donnelly was there, so there's that.
It was hot. It was really friggin' hot. I'll say that.
It was a little hot.
It was only like 83 degrees, but it felt like it was about 108.
It wasn't overcast at all, yeah. So it was a pretty good turnout considering it was Memorial Day weekend. A lot of the same faces, some new faces, and the track was good. It was a little drier. They did water it between rounds. They talked about, actually, because we had a little bit smaller turnout, they talked about doing either a third round of quals, but they didn't. I think they were going to maybe extend the mains out or something too, but
we did double A mains and like electric again.
I guess that wasn't planned, maybe, but overall it was good racing. For some reason, I don't know what it is. The 2 weeks ago and this past weekend, I think people had cars get broken in the straightaway both times. So public service announcement: don't stop in the straightaway, and doing your warm up laps. And yeah, that's fine. But yeah, I find that hard to believe. But
last week, yeah, somebody was in the wrong race and they cut the track and cut across the straightaway in warm-ups and blew up a car.
Didn't Ryan Schaefer get messed up that first weekend?
Yeah, that's what happened. Somebody was in the wrong heat after the resort and they cut the track and cut across the straightaway, and Ryan hit him at full tilt in warm-up lap. And then this week, unbeknownst to me, everybody stopped in the straightaway while I was doing my warm-ups. I was changing my endpoints in the back corner, and then I went full tilt to see what the endpoint was going to do on the front straight, and I didn't know anybody was stopped and smoked somebody and broke their gearbox. So,
but did nothing wrong.
Yeah, I didn't have any idea. I couldn't see them because they were blocked by the they were half the straightaway is blocked by the nitro pit lane, so I couldn't even see the cars until I literally saw I hit them. So there was 53 entries and 29 drivers, so that's really good for a holiday weekend. And they didn't announce the race, I think, till Thursday. So,
yeah. But overall, it was good race. Everybody was safe. Nobody got hurt. I know some cars got hurt, but hopefully that'll stop happening. And we still had enough. We had a good nitro truck turnout, didn't we?
Yeah. So let me go through the recap. Let's see. We go 8 scale, open buggy. Drew taking the number 1, Garrett Hallbaker, and Benjamin Decker. Those three young gentlemen can flat out drive. They are fast. Jeremiah, number 4, he's not far behind. And Buddy Benjamin, number 5, man and myth legend Anthony Donnelly in number 6. Mark Decker, Alan Rubel in 8, Chris number 9, and then Garland in the 10. Chris, my boy Chapman, throwing some laps down there, not too far off the pace. Ended up in the 15 spot overall. Electric truck, you got Drew taking the number 1, Benjamin Decker in the 2, and then Dave Saunders in the 3, Mark Decker in the 4. Anthony down in the 7, and Chris didn't look like. Oh, Chris did not make that. I don't think he was.
He had diff problems. Yeah.
Nitro buggy. We got Dave Saunders, number 1, and then Mr. Orlando out of retirement, out of his midseason retirement, and comes out and just freaking throws it down in a number 2 spot. John Jimenez in the number 3, Mo Battle in the 4, Chris in the 5, Ryan in the 6, Jason in the 7, Big John in the 8, Brock, Sean, and Tiny did not start. Brock broke his drivetrain. I don't know what Sean broke, but my car ran like a freaking top in the warm-up laps. Pulled it in. My wife picked it up, put it on the starter box, flamed out, and would not run again. I don't know what the heck happened. Fought with
Brock and John really struggled.
Yeah, John had the same issues. His buggy flamed out. I just said, you know what? I started it twice. Said I'm not fighting with this, and
you know, pitting for Chris.
You know what? Yeah, well, my wife was pitting for me and Chris, and I said, you know what? I'm just going to go freaking pit for Chris and cheer on my teammate, and had fun. So, and then the reason we all race, nitro truck. Daniel was freaking killing it. That truck is so dialed. That's what his second weekend on that truck. It's probably not even broke in.
Yeah, he ran it once at Powerline for
a practice day. Yeah. And he came out first time on the track and was throwing heaters down. Finished he finished about 8 seconds up on Saunders, 46 to 45. He ran a 46 2034, and Saunders had a 45 2004. And Sean doing pretty well with Drakeford's old truck in the 3 spot. Brock Johnson in the 4, Tiny in the 5, John in the 6, and Short Bus bringing up the rear in the 7 after a couple flameouts.
So that's 2. You got me twice.
Yeah. And John struggled with the truck. I don't remember what it was, but he only got 8 laps. It was a rough nitro week. It was a rough nitro weekend for a bunch of us. And truck ran fine. I guess I never can get both of my truck and buggy at the same time. Actually, P&B was good. And then e-buggy 40 plus. Nate and I had a really good battle. Kite got the win. David Allen with the number 2. Nate ended up in 3. He finished third in one main. I finished third in the other main, but he must have had a faster time and the tiebreaker and finished. Yeah, he had me by 3 seconds exactly in his fastest time. So you ran a 17:13.
Nate's in the chat.
Oh, Nate, there he is, right in time for the shout out. So Nate and I have been running pretty consistently from 10th scale into 8th scale. We were in Sportsman in the winter season together, finished 1 and 2, I think. I can't remember, Nate, who was I got number 1? Oh, I remember now. It was me. By 1 point. I won 8th scale by 1 point, and I won 10th scale by 1 point for the season. But came down to the very last race, the very last main of the very last weekend for both of those races. So that's it. That's all the race recaps.
Been doing some racing.
Yeah, we got a lot of time on the old batteries. Yeah, we're both still rookies, Nate. It's all good.
And the nitros.
What's that?
And the nitros, batteries and nitros.
Yep. Lots of fuel burnt. Let's see.
Next weekend.
Oh, next weekend we will be at
Tilt Yard.
The Yard. So I'll be down there Thursday night and practicing on breaking in motors on Friday after some challenging weekends with nitros. And that's a good segue into our product announcement. Ultimate, if you watch the Facebook, Ultimate came out with, you got it there?
I got one.
Nice.
Bam.
Jason's ready.
I guess.
Why don't you give us the rundown?
Bam. If I can find my camera. That's that new right there.
Ultimate XR.
New little square stroke. I don't really know what the heck they changed on it, honestly. Hopefully it runs good.
R. They made it an R.
Yeah, they changed the S to an R. I guess this is the next letter. No, it's not even. They went backwards in the alphabet.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's faster.
Slow is fast, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we got I got 2 of those ready to go into the truck and the buggy, and Jason's got one for his buggy. Is that where it's going?
Yeah, my buggy's not working good. You can ask Chris. Yeah. It's I've had 2 engines for 2 weekends and they're both giving me trouble. So
yeah, I had
backups.
I had two engines in one weekend and neither one of them would run. So, yeah, Alan's going to be there at the Tilt Yard. Give a shout if you're still watching and you're going to be at the yard this weekend. Be excited to see you guys out there.
I can't wait to see what that back section looks like. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I've seen a few videos and it looks pretty freaking sick. And then some other cool announcements. We finally got the Pro Circuit Trigon truck tires in. Jason and I got some at P&B prototype tires from Brent, and I've been racing them ever since. I've been running them every single time I ran my truck. I've run those Trigons, and they're sick. I like them a lot. So we only got super softs at first, but now we have in stock super soft, soft, and mediums. Mediums will be here hopefully by the end of the week, and then let's see, got wheels, truck wheels as well, and so got those in the trailer. I have got a ton of tires in the trailer, so come see us at Tilt Yard. We've got reflexes, blue and green. We've got relapses, we've got dirt bites, we've got Falcons, multiple compounds of each. We've got J-Concept tire or wheels, white and yellow, truck and buggy. We got Pro Circuit, a ton of Pro Circuit tires, buggies. We've got Hot Dice. We got Claymores. Addictives. We got Trigons for buggy. Those are all buggy tires. And then we got Trigons for trucks. We have white wheels. We have black. We have yellow wheels. Pre-mounts, loose tires. We got a little bit of everything. So tons of wheels.
I'm gonna try the Claymores early on, but if the track smooths out, I want to see how those Kamikazes do.
Oh, Kamikazes, my favorite tire. How did I forget Kamikazes? Yeah,
I think they might work if it's not too loose, too dusty.
Yeah, so lots of cool tires to try out. And the next round of VCS, we'll be given some of those pro circuit. There'll be some of those pro circuit tires now that we got some in. No yellow wings. Sorry, I only got silver. I do have clear. I have clear wings, Anthony. If you want to try the new J Concepts clear wing Razor. Yellow is life, 100%. Yellow is fast. So let's see. Then the announcement that Jason kind of touched on a little bit. We are now a Fly Sky dealer, and I went ahead and moved over to the Fly Sky Noble 4 Plus. And not gonna lie, it's pretty dope. I like it a lot. Couple of cool features, especially for me. If you try to turn your radio off before your car is off, the radio will yell at you and tell you need to turn the car off first because it's not safe. You can avoid having, runaway car and that kind of crazy stuff. So it'll tell you. And then once you turn your car off, if you've hit the power button on your radio, then your radio will turn itself off. That's one cool feature that's good for people like me who forget to turn their car off all the time. The second cool ADHD feature is the battery. There are 2 batteries in the 4 Plus, one in the pistol grip and then one in the bottom. The base of the radio is actually a power bank, and it's connected into the radio. You can use it to charge a regular USB device, or if you turn it on, you turn the power bank on, it will charge the radio while you're using it. So my battery yelled at me, said the radio was dead. I forgot to charge it. Went up to the stand, hit the power bank. While I was racing my e-buggy, it charged the radio, and I went off the stand with a fully charged radio. Then I went back to the trailer and charged the power bank again. So that's a really cool feature in my book. Feels good in your hand. It's good weight. The first generation or the older generation of the radios were not as heavy, and so I didn't like it as much, but this one a lot. Adjustable wheel is super cool. I like it. It's just a really cool. And Jason never touched the radio till he had to start my car for me, and was able to just like intuitively go through the menu and figure out how to change models, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I didn't get lost. I didn't need MapQuest or anything. It was pretty straightforward.
Or Google.
Yeah, Nate asked if it'll do wireless charging.
It does actually. Yep, that's another cool thing. Is the bottom of the power bank is wireless charging, so you just set it on a wireless charger. So that's another cool thing. Is and it's USB-C, so you don't have to have like my Futaba. I had to pull the battery out and plug it in. It's a life battery that I had to plug into a charger. This, I can plug it in the RV. I can plug it into the truck. You can plug it anywhere USB-C or inductive through the bottom. So that's super cool. And that $299, that's like a 4 p.m. price. Like that's like, that's a ready to run radio price. It's crazy. And the receivers are $32.
How many receivers come with it? It
comes with one. It's a 8-channel receiver or something crazy like that.
Oh, wow. A big one.
Yeah. So all of the receivers have the antenna. It's a little short 6-inch antenna, but I just spool it up into the receiver rocks on my electrics, and then I run it in a tube in the other. But they're small too. They're micro receivers, so they're half the size of a Futaba receiver. So I have no complaints. I don't even think that I'll go unless the Pro. There's a new Noble Pro Plus coming out. unless the Pro Plus comes with like some crazy feature, like, drives the car for you, or, makes you go faster or something. I don't know that I'll even upgrade, because the 4 Plus is pretty freaking good.
Pro Plus comes with the Pro skill. That's why it's plus, because you add the skill to where you're at right now, and then it puts you on Anthony's level.
There you go. Yeah. I will say Mad Maddie and Rusty are both running the Fly Sky Plus, and I think they're pretty happy with them. So, and then brand new last product announcement, brand new as of today.
Where's the drum roll?
We are a ProMotion J&T bearing, and then everything else they carry, some batteries and some shock pistons. Just got approved as a dealer for ProMotion and J&T bearing today. And holy smokes, do they have a lot of products that I didn't know about. I knew they had motor mounts. I really just wanted a really good bearing distributor. And there's our really, really top notch and good price. They have 5 different, let's see, where am I clicking? They have 5 different levels or something like that of bearings. So you got endurance, which is upgrade over stock, and then momentum, NMB, and then some of these are tent scale, so they're not really applicable to all of the 8 scale stuff. But then Cole Ogden runs J&T, and he has a specific kit that's a mix of some NMB and some of the ceramic bearings. And then the Pro kit is what kind of the team drivers run. You can go on and search, but if you guys let me know, I'm about to make a big order for J&T. So if there's something you guys need, something you want to see on a trailer, shoot me a message, and I will be happy to get some of this stuff in the trailer. So super excited. As you can see, I'm already putting stuff in the cart. Robert Coons, what's up, Robert? Said, I've been running the NMB kit in the buggy and truggy very smooth. Yep, I think we're on the fence if we're going to run the NMBs. I think that's what La Stella's running, is going to get with the NMBs, and then I'll probably go that direction, just because they're $50 for the whole kit for Spark, for S-Works. Probably very similar for whatever chassis you're running. So let me know if you guys want some of those. I will get those in the cart, and hopefully have them, probably not this weekend, but the weekend after.
I picked up some clutch bearings. I think it was at World of RC, one of the last few times we were there, and they've been working good for me.
I really like their motor mounts too. We're running the S-Works motor mounts, but I ran the J&Ts in my Losies, and they're nice. Super, really nice fit and finish. They're black, and decent price. I'm going to go to them for clutch too. I run the ProTech clutch, four shoe clutch, but the J&T has the exact same clutch, probably made in the same place, but I'm going to probably move over to them for clutch. For nitro clutches, and so excited announcement. So we applied, got approved. They set us up today, all in about 2.5 hours. But Robert Coons is coming to play nitro with us. You still waiting for your buggy? Have they announced the new? That's pretty bad. I'm a techno dealer and I don't even know. Did they announce the new techno nitro buggy? Oh, yep, he's got it. He's building the nitro. I think he's got the kit. So yep, I got it. If you guys need any techno stuff too, let me know. I can get that stuff for you as well. So what else you got, Jay? That's all my list. I did my list.
Did anybody like and share? Where are we up to now?
We've been all over the board. We're at 7 right now. We're at 7 whopping. We got up in the double digits, but we got 4 likes. We got 4 likes on the video, but that's all right. People will watch it later. We didn't. We're off week. We didn't. we didn't do our normal week. I actually had people hit me up last Tuesday and say, "Hey, why aren't you guys live?"
That triple header was busy
Yeah, we were cooked.
between Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yeah.
All right, cool. He's got the new in the box 2.1, so he went ahead and snagged up that 2.1 and building it. Sweet. Well, we'll see you out there. When are you going to have it together, Robert? When are we going to see you? You going to have it for the yard this weekend?
You need to.
I know, dude. That's Nitro Central, man. That's where it's at. Nitro's Till Yard's all about the Nitro. So. Yeah, I'm in the middle of a complete tear down and clean of the Nitro truck. I got the Nitro buggy fairly clean, but I'm gonna probably tear it back down and clean the front and rear clip. So they'll be bright shiny for this weekend. Word on
my cars still have dirt on them from February, probably.
Dude, when I pulled those motors, when I pulled those receiver boxes out of the Nitros, there was a thick layer of nitro icing on the chassis, the old brown nitro icing. So
it's good. It lowers your center of gravity. Just leave it there.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So, but yep, all that has been cleaned off and upgraded the ultrasonic cleaner to the 6-liter one today. So we'll be putting the whole freaking car in there. Just take the batteries out, throw the whole car in there, and hit it up.
Clean the batteries too.
James Royal, North Carolina brethren, in the house. What's up, James?
What's happening, James?
So he threatened he was going to watch. He was going to watch us. So.
Oh, power line practice. That's tomorrow.
Yeah, there you go. There you go, Robert. You can practice tomorrow at Powerline, then you can bring it to the yard on Friday.
Unfortunately, I do believe there's some weather coming.
James says he's got your box for your two-wheel drive.
We'll be down there again in 2 weeks.
15th. Yep, we'll be down there for the 15th.
Yeah.
If you guys are not racing anywhere on the 15th, here's your opportunity. Come down to World of RC. It's in Lucama, North Carolina, just a little bit south of Wilson. And we'll be hopefully racing the outdoor track. But the good news is, if the outdoor track rains out, we'll go indoor and we'll race on the racing on the indoor. So, and then I think we're going to do a little trip to the lake afterwards on the way home. Little R&R. So take the dogs, let them do some swimming. So, yeah, I'm with you, Anthony. We're done with the rain for a minute. It can rain during the week. No more weekend rain. Like every weekend that it's rained, it's been freaking gorgeous all week. And then Thursday night, it starts raining.
At World of RC, I would not be mad about running indoors again.
Nah, that's the thing. Go down there, and it's like no big deal. If we don't get to run truck, the reason for racing, but
mini truck.
Oh yeah, some of the guys are gonna be up here at USRC for adrenaline.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, forgot there was a race up here. But if that rains out, not that we're hoping for rain. If it does, Nate, you can come down and join us at World of RC. Yeah, we already got the loops on the oval now. Yeah, Chris, we were excited to see that cash payout. Not me, because I wouldn't get any of it unless all the other nitro trucks broke. But we had already committed to going down to World of RC because our North Carolina brethren, it's a series race for them down there, and there are going to be some trucks down there. So, but got to share the love. We got to share the Truth Motorsports love. Got to share the wealth. So, but plus we like to race different tracks. That's part of the fun.
And we've only been on that outdoor track one time, so
I know
will be fun.
Yeah, it's a pretty big track for the space that they have. Some big jumps. That middle double is a sender. Like that
you
thing
have to be fast. Yeah.
Yeah, you're a good 6-8 foot in the air, at least.
Shoot, I bet you more.
The fresh. Let's see. What's it say, Rick? The fresh pinch is Powerline's. Oh, okay. There's a race at Powerline 15th. Man, it's a gang of racing on the 15th.
everywhere.
Yeah. So that's cool. That's lots of options. People can go make sure you're racing. So there
I
you
didn't
go,
know.
Robert.
I didn't know there was a power line race.
Yeah, it's hard to keep up with all the schedules. But yeah, there you go. Robert, you can get your nitro together and bust it in at the Fresh Pinch and at Powerline. So, but yeah, what else you got, Jay? Anything else? Work on the bus anymore?
No.
I need to measure for you.
I don't think I have anything in particular other than all that racing we've been doing and the racing we're about to be doing. Okay, so Tilt Yards this weekend.
Yep.
I don't think there's anything going on the 8th.
No, I don't think so. We're thinking about taking the maybe taking the side by side and some of that stuff out and go and playing in trails.
And then the 15th, so it sounds like there's Adrenaline, Powerline, and World of RC. And then the week after that is the VCS at Adrenaline.
Yep. And then the yard after that.
And then the yard after that.
So we'll be at the yard twice.
Is that 2 back-to-back VCS? I think it is.
It is 22nd. And I was not going to be able to go because I had to go pick up product, but I was able to hook up with Jason from Race Ready Products up at G's on Saturday and got some more gallons in. And so we got some more Race Ready product, some more TQ Clean in the trailer. And oh, snap. We might have to talk, Nate. Hit me up.
Uh-oh.
He's got an RMAX on 32s. I got an RMAX on 31s, I think.
Sounds like a race.
Yeah, I got the RMAX. I don't know what it's Trail Edition or something like that. Yeah, TQ Clean for the win, Anthony. Yeah, I got the two-door RMAX. We might go up to the Cove. I don't know how far that is from you, Nate, but does the Cove still have trails? Yeah.
I don't know. I never saw the RMAX. I just saw the EMAX and the TMAX.
So, Jason, you can bring your truck out there.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, Nate, if you're familiar with the Cove or anything else up there close, okay, yeah, I know we can go down south, but it's a pretty big haul down to like Wytheville area, down to Steve Loy in the house. That dude, man, you were killing it. Loy was killing it at G's. He's like, I haven't been here in 3 weeks. Then he threw down like a, I don't know, 14-second lap or something. I don't know what. I did see the scooter. I did. Was that you on the scooter, Steve? I saw a video of G. He had like a old man scooter running down the straightaway. Yeah, on Facebook. So good stuff. So yeah, it was good. Good seeing you guys up there, and soon enough we'll be back up to LCRC racing up there. I know it's one of you guys' normal hangouts. That track looked pretty freaking cool. Kind of, I was glad we raced where we did. Oh, that was Kyle. Okay, that was a different scooter racer. But yeah, LCRC, by the way, looked freaking cool with their new layout. And
they made a race in July.
I think they have a race every month. Yeah,
I don't have the dates written down for July.
The July race has a conflict for us, and
Wicked Weekend. Okay.
Oh, it's Wicked. Yeah. So, but
full kit.
Nickname full kit.
I'm not wearing it because I didn't need it over the weekend. So.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have to bring the goggles out. At least wear them on your neck.
I'll bring them to World of RC in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Those gnats were no joke.
I'm getting them. I'm bringing my goggles. I'm going to be all Ryan Lutzed out.
All right, if you're gonna step up to my level, I'm gonna bust out the full face helmet, and nobody's gonna be able to match me.
No, I got one for you. I got
What?
one for you. I'll get all Fallout on you.
Okay.
I got you. So it'll be one little one-upsmanship. So, all right. Well, I got nothing else. Short bus, you got nothing else.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun, jam-packed June. Let's do it.
We will see you guys at the yard. We will be out there. We will be out there. I'll be there Thursday night. Jason will be there sometime whenever he decides. Friday at some point.
Friday night
in the short bus. So
if I make it,
you got this. That thing runs like a top.
Yeah, runs like one of those tops wobbling all over.
They built them good in the 90s. So all right. Well, we missed you, Dave. We missed you, Daniel, Chris, the rest of the team. We missed you guys jumping on tonight. I promise I'm going to get some interviews done. I got some folks lined up. We've been trying to get some stuff on the calendar or get it done. I'm going to do some one-on-one interviews, and we'll be releasing that on the channel on off weeks when we're not doing the live. So, all right.
Cool deal.
Yeah, we'll call it episode number 4 in the books.
I'll see you on Thursday or Friday or something like that.
Yeah, we will see you guys at the track.
Right on.